Good morning, good morning. What's up, King Carnage? What's up, Mel? Hey, not bad. Not bad, King Carnage. That's a lot of trader strength, man. Good morning, Mel. What's the game plan, Mel? Posted this chart last night, or kind of in the morning, I guess. If you want to go check that out, it's on Twitter as well. I like that one a lot. Just kind of a plain, basic chart to look at. 428, though, is pretty important to the upside. Which it looks like we're working towards that already. Honestly, I don't have like a real game plan here. It's really looking to just see if we continue to hold. I guess I'll say... Oh, wait, no. I can't do that yet. Oh, yeah, I can. Alright, cool. Alright, game plan is posted. Yeah, game plan's posted. Everybody should have it. Alright, Discord's completely updated. I just gotta focus on YouTube now. Good morning, Alexis. Good morning, Garden Trader. Good morning, Rough Trader. King Carnage said, looking for a retest of October 24th's high. Oh, you want to see this? I can't really mess with this chart. We'll do the... can't really mess with that chart. Oh, let's do this. He wants to see a test of this. Which you can see we've already gotten a break over, but he wants to see a pullback and a hold of this. I like that plan. Good morning, Jacko. How you doing? Is that what you're going for, though? King Carnage? I probably won't even be marking pre-market high and pre-market low today. Good morning, E. How you doing? Let's see what else is being said. All right, let's see what other charts need to be cleaned up. Oh, that's right. I already posted these yesterday. We're good. Apple, we need to leave on the bigger time frame chart. I was just posting that in Discord because it's kind of interesting. They're opening just under overhead supply, so that'll be interesting for today's price action. Microsoft. Oh, that's right. We moved them back to the normal chart. So we'll go from here to here. Supply, demand. There's also some short-term demand here if you want to just go ahead and draw that. You don't have to, though. I don't like to draw the in-betweens because it's kind of easy to see. Whereas these, it's just nice to highlight the range. But it looks like they're already holding over previous day high supply. They can just pop this pre-market high, get some movement. They're already bullish. Amazon. Let's see. We're gonna cheat. We're gonna go from the. Oh no, I guess it's not cheating. It's the same thing. Never mind. I'm not cheating. Just kidding, we weren't cheating, haha. I think it's fair enough to move Tesla back to their smaller time frame levels again. Well, it's almost pointless to even draw what I'm drawing, but I'm doing it more out of routine than anything. Google can leave there, Meta can leave there. Everything is the exact same for the most part. Who the hell? Y'all will never believe who rings my doorbell before 8 o'clock. Like, what? Mow my lawn. Why don't you respect my privacy, bro? It's not even 8 o'clock. Holy shit. Everybody can hear me, right? I'm here. Let's make sure I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. Oh, there's a lot more of you here. What's up? Good morning. Sorry, somebody rang my doorbell. They're trying to get those hands, you know what I mean? What's up, Jay? What's up, Mr. Shadow? What's up, Sandollar? Rough Trader said gapped up right into the top of the golden zone from the daily fib 1017 to 1027. You talking about SPY or Apple? Or which one? I think you mean SPY. It's me, Mr. Bueller, all at your door. Or at your door, let me in. Busy day today, but had to come like the stream real quick. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely appreciate all the likes on the stream. Good morning to all. Happy Thursday, guys. What's up, David Q? How you doing? What's up, Chris? Rough, you're meaning SPY? Bet. I kind of figured you meant SPY. I was just wanting to make sure. Good looks, though. Good looks. Here, you want to do another one? We got one for King Carnage. Him breaking down what he wants to see hold. He wants to see this day's high hold. I drew the second level and then made it a little cleaner looking. But that's what he wants to see. Now let's see what Ruff wants to look at. He said, gapped up right into the top of the golden zone from the daily fib 1017 to 1027. 1017. Damn, why did I think you meant that day? Oh, you're doing the hold move. Okay. This is what my other chart was actually explaining. This one. So I drew a... I'll start it over. We'll move this. In short, I drew from this candle's high to this candle's low. So we get like a short-term range where you can see where we invalidated bulls short-term. And then you have the full move, which is what you were just talking about, from the high to the low. And then you can see my note too. Whoops, that's like way up there now. Okay, we lost that. But when I typed it, we were down here. But basically, you were looking over 425s to get to 428. We're pretty much almost there. So now you're looking for either a pop over 428 or any kind of just higher low to be made over 425 / previous day highs. And then we should see some more bullish continuation. So I guess I didn't need your chart. We'll add it if you do it again. But yeah, I guess I did kind of draw that. Good looks, though. You looks like you're looking at something similar. Oh, that's right. We have this anyway. I can totally dodge all this. These will load when the market actually opens. I do have some kolaches here, though, so y'all can be jealous if you want. But yeah, who's ready for the for the day? We kind of went over the game plan. We pretty much cleaned up all of these charts, at least to what extent we wanted. Checked out the bigger, the smaller time frame on SPY. Went over the game plan on that. Does anybody have any questions, or does anybody just need a couple moments to read this stuff? It's really not a lot right here. It's just some basic stuff. I guess I could leave that other one up for now. Okay, I am so ready now. Mr. Shadow said, how many days would you lean bullish if any when a stock has a bullish kicker on the daily? Microsoft. Oh, okay. Perfect. You have an example so we can look at one. Well, let's look. Oh, okay. So I was literally going to say, I shouldn't even have looked. I should have said this to you so you believe me a little bit more. But I was going to say, you need to rely on positioning, for one. And then two, is our other stock experiencing this? So yesterday, everything was up. So Microsoft isn't alone. We got that checked off. Two, positioning. Where is it at? Let's go to our bigger time frame chart. Now, if you were to say, Bueller had hit demand, and then I had a bullish kicker pop up, I would tell you this. I'd tell you, yeah, that's probably bullish for a couple days if it continues to hold that low. But what almost always happens is you get a couple days of simmering, settling, is what you'll sometimes hear me say. So that's why it's important to buy time if you do just randomly buy off the kicker, hoping that it continues that next day. Again, if you have good positioning. So I'd say 2-3 days. But again, all positioning. In this case, I would say not that long until you see something else. You got to always give yourself conditions, kind of like I was when I was saying, well, I'm bullish on it until it does this, till it breaks this low, right? Well, you kind of have to do the same thing for the upside. Well, I'm bullish for a couple days, but it kind of already had one kicker, reset candle into another kicker. So it's like, it's getting kind of teetering where it's probably going to hit this resistance and form a hammer very soon. So I'd say only a couple days on Microsoft until you see a pop of what looks like this resistance here, whatever this is, 351.50s-ish. I'm just seeing that because it's a good shoulder right there, but I already have my levels drawn from the monthly. And then we have the weekly zones. I just went from this supply, this supply, this supply, pops up over here. You can see we held old supply with the double bottom on the weekly, popped up. So there's good bullish momentum here, up before this week too. But then, like you said, bullish kicker, bullish kicker. So in this example, I would say you need to be very short-term hesitant on bulls because it's super bullish, but it's at the top of its chart, you know? So it's like, well, you're kind of betting on new highs to be made almost. So, I would be short-term bullish, clearly, duh. But at the same time, be cautious, because anytime a better bearish candle could pop up here, and if you think this is too violent of a move, what I like to do is just wait, and then you could draw a fib of that move. Let's say, oh, it rallied from here to here, and then it stopped, blah, blah, blah. Now I can look to see, does it go down to 337.20 or 334, and then I can try to find, like a bullish hammer, or, any kind of bullish candlestick pattern down there. That would be a little bit better, or just any kind of settling to the right would be nice. But they're a very powerful candle, so in any instance, regardless of positioning, there's that 50-50 chance where it is going to just keep rallying for a couple days. On the other hand of that, there's a chance where it's going to just kind of settle, and then you get the continuation. And that's if it continues to hold. Let's say in that, settling period, the rest of the market reverses, and then it fails. Well, then you have a failed bullish kicker that didn't get any continuation. So, it's kind of situational, like I said. That's why we always preach positioning when we talk about patterns, because it really is almost everything when you're looking at it. Like today, I'm going to take a pretty nasty IWM loss, and it's because I wasn't paying attention. I got into puts when this candle was still red. Can you believe this or not? And then I was like, you know what? I like it still for like a continuation. But then I re-looked at it and I was like, you know what? I'm probably screwed on this trade, because we have a low made, an indecisive candle, and then you have a soldier candle appear, right? Then you get a bullish hammer. So by any instance, this should at least move up to 167, right? You go to that chart now, it's already flown through 167. It's pushed through, it held as a retest, pushed through it again. So bulls are pretty much in full effect as long as this level's in effect for IWM. I'm going to be taking that loss at open, but it's a good example too, because it's like the formation of patterns. Like, yeah, maybe at that instance when I entered, yeah, it did look good for a continuation down. It looked like a crow pattern, but then it switched up and now it's a bullish hammer, So it's kind of cool how you can see different patterns pop up. You just got to be very patient. I would say patience and positioning. These are the two things that could make you a very powerful swing trader, as long as you know your candlestick patterns. But like I said, positioning and patience, the two P's of life. Especially when swing trading. I can't tell you how many times I've been like, man, I know this is going to go up. I just don't know when. And then I jump in it early. And then it reverses. And then it sets up. And then it does rally. And then it's like, wow. If I would have just been a little bit more patient, I would have seen the clear as day signal pop up. So when you feel these violent moves, or you feel like a quick move happened, just relax. Just be patient. If it continues on without you, so what? At least you didn't get any dirty money, right? And if you do want to chase, well, you need to go light. I highly suggest against that, but it's really up to you. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Maddie. Good morning, Alexis. Appreciate the knowledge. No problem, man. Honestly, I'm really addicted to talking about candlestick patterns. I love swing trading. I love candlestick patterns. They're very interesting to me. There's rules behind them. And it is kind of situational, so you can't say like, oh, every setup's the exact same. No, they're not. They're not. That's me too, jumping early. Yeah, honestly, that's always that's pretty much my only swing trading problem. I think is I just get too antsy, then I get in early. Because I've had some pretty crazy swings with a pretty big gain behind it, but that's because of my patience. If you go review those trades, it'd be like, oh wow, you were so professional looking here. And then you go look at like this trade, it's like, what the hell were you doing? It's literally just one difference between the trades. Patience. One of them had it, one of them didn't. No problem, Maps. Always glad to drop some of that wisdom. I lose money too. I'm not some guru, pro, whatever you call them these days. I lose money. I'm gonna lose money this morning. Not as much as I was thinking, but we learn and we move on. Let me know if the music is too loud. On my end, it looks good, but if it's too loud, let me know. I don't want to blow anybody's eardrums out. Financial Juice, great free resource. Some news already came out this morning. Of course, we talked about jobless claims, factory orders. We talked about those two being kind of the main pieces of news coming out today. You have Yellen speaking a little bit after noon today, and then we have Apple earnings after hours. Those would be the last two big pieces of news to come out. So a little bit, 30 minutes after market opens, and then a little bit after noon, you'll have Yellen speaking, which She doesn't really move price action that much anymore. No one really listens to her anymore. And then you have Apple earnings after hours today. So that'll be about it for today for the news. And then I'll read the briefing update as I see it pop up. Hold up, there's going to be a pop-up here. The one pop-up you can't avoid. There you go. And it's really cool because you can catch some just really interesting news on corporate news. I always scroll straight down to the in corporate news part. It'll have it there every morning. And then just above that, you'll get kind of a good breakdown of what I just broke down to you. So if you care about the actual numbers, it'll be right there. Everything I just said, too, the focus will be on Apple's earnings towards today's close. You can see the Bank of England. They expected to keep its rate unchanged at 5.2%. I think they did, actually, if you go back to Financial Juice. Fully priced in a 25 base. Okay, yeah, so that's the Bank of England, 80% chance. And then Savvy Trader, this will just show you what I've already told you. Earnings, go to Thursday. A couple ones popped up this morning. You had PayPal after hours yesterday, QCOM, Airbnb, a couple others. But today, after hours, and here's Ferrari, they reported, by the way. They had Apple right there. Bam. So we'll have them, and then we'll be good. But that is the news, the catalyst, the update of the day. If you guys are in the Discord, you can also check this out in the daily updates channel. I try to also drop some of the info from different websites and combine it into one post, so it's kind of a big update. But these are all the websites I take from. They're very helpful. They're free, and they're, yeah, like I said, helpful. But yeah, you can check those out. I also post my game plan and the reason over risk every day, so if you want to check that out, be my guest. But now we're just chilling, we're vibing. And yep, we're just waiting on the market to open. Oh, also, quick little plug-in. We had some pretty cool tweets this morning because I was up very early this morning. But we exposed a amazing first-generation trader, Nauer Trades. Complete genius. If you want to check out that expose, you can check that out here on my Twitter. People commenting and stuff. Also had some, this is the one I was kind of talking about. This is the one I posted in Discord and on Twitter, so if you want to review this, you can. But I was just showing how we drew from there to there, and then we draw from there to there, and you get this, a game plan, which that was when we were still hitting 425. Of course, now we've far surpassed 425. We are testing 427s. But that was the post there. See if there's anything else. Maybe I'm forgetting something. Nope, that was... Oh, the inside bars. I need to check out the inside bar video. If you haven't seen the inside bar video, check this out. This is the most in-depth breakdown on the inside bar. A lot of people on the internet will just kind of give you the vague shorthand version where it's like, yep, this candle trades inside of this candle, and then you want to wait for this. But I actually show you exactly what you want to draw, what you want to look for, and exactly what you want to look for when looking to get into a trade. Holy crap, that's my alarm. Right, I'm back. But yeah, that's the breakdown. Drop a like on the stream, though. Hope you guys enjoyed some of the information this morning. Yeah, that was hilarious. Just finished watching it a few minutes ago. Good early morning laugh. Hey, nice. Glad you saw it. Yeah, I thought it was time to expose, and it was pretty funny. I won't name names, but there was another big trader who messaged me, and it was like 3 or 4 in the morning. But another big trader messaged me and sent me some other evidence on this person I'm talking on Nour Trades, and I was like, no way. This person basically ran a big mentorship group for Nour, and then Nour kicked him because he was gone for a while, and the guy that was running the mentorships and the group stuff, he was getting a lot of popularity, and it was kind of drawing the attention away from Nour, which Nour is not known for anything, so he's not going to be remembered for anything unless he keeps up his short-term hype over time. And that got to him, so it was pretty funny. But that guy got kicked and didn't get any of the money or anything, and it was like, what the hell? But that big trader messaged me, like, literally within 20 minutes of me sending that tweet, and it was like 3 or 4 in the morning. But yeah, Nour Trades was who got exposed. You don't need to know the name of the source. Or at least one of my side sources. But I had all that stuff saved from 2-3 years ago. That shit was funny. So Stock Hunter Trading Group doesn't exist anymore because they got paid off by Nour Trades. Nour Trades paid them to cease to exist, basically. They work for him, essentially. They're his little bitch, I guess you could say. But he paid them to cover up all those videos of them exposing him. And it was like, what the hell? So instead of like keeping up their "you're a fake trader," status, they were like, you know what? We're not gonna just hate on you. We're gonna join you. And they took him up on that offer. Creator is fed. Creator's fed AF. FTP. But does everybody have a good idea of what we're looking for this morning? Kind of typed out a short, vague game plan right there on the left. You can, of course, go back on the stream and get the full breakdown as we were typing it. Kind of went over a few different charts in the bigger and the smaller time frame, not just one. But we have about less than 12 minutes before the market opens. So if you guys have any questions about the game plan, now is the time to ask, not after the market opens. Excuse me. That's probably very loud in my studio mic. What's your game plan, B? Are you actually asking me, or are you rhetorically asking? I have to ask you that because it's you asking. If you're serious, I'll go through it all one more time. But I can't tell if you're being serious or not. Yeah, you're probably not. That one heart better have came from Creator that I just saw. Sinful ban this dude. You just see Sinful's name pop up. Creators gets like deleted, and then Sinful goes away. Enter, exit. Creator trolls, yeah, for real. Trolls me in my own chat, like what the hell? What's this guy's problem? But what do you guys think about Apple earnings? Do you guys think we get a positive reaction or a negative reaction? Again, you can see I'm not asking you, you think they'll do good or bad? Because that's like a really weird way of asking that question. It's, do you think they will have a negative reaction or a positive reaction? Regardless of their news coming out, do you think they'll go up or down today? After hours, of course. I'm not talking about during the day. After hours. We got just under 9 minutes before the market opens. Make sure you guys have a water or something to hydrate with. Make sure you understand the game plan. Be sure to like the stream, share the stream around. It helps out the channel a ton. You guys have single-handedly helped us get a lot closer to 6K, which I believe at the beginning of this year we were only at like 3K. Maybe a little over 3K. I really don't remember, but this year we killed it. You guys really shared the channel around a ton. Remember, all the marketing is all word of mouth. That's all us, all you guys, so. $9 said it will be supported and propped up to prevent it having a measurable drop, in my humble opinion. Hey, it's all opinions. We're all just having a fun guessing game when it comes to Apple's reaction. E said, kinda leaning negative to settle down recent overall market push. Yeah, that's a good side of the conversation too. Like I said, there's good logical reasons for either side to be right. So it's not about being right or wrong. We're just trying to, you know, talk about it. I personally am kind of neutral on it. I don't think they're going to be a huge move up or down. I believe you'll have probably both, but I think you'll end up just range trading between a $6, $7, $8 range on Apple. Creator said, gonna full port swing Apple calls already decided. Got the chain brought up right in front of me. He said, Creator trying to make me spit out my coffee. You hear that, Creator? Can't believe you, man. Yo, remember to mark your calendars. We're doing a full day Bueller Buys birthday stream, November 15th. 2 Wednesdays from this week. He said, focus up, kid. I think he means Kid 83, by the way. I don't think he's calling you a kid. And if he is, then whatever. Let's see what's going on in Discord, see if anybody's saying anything new. Time to suit up. Be all kids. ABNB with the pump fake after earnings last night. Jeez. Oh, how'd they look? Sheesh. That looks so ugly. All right, I'm turning off extended hours. We're going back to what we want. Actually, I should probably just zoom this chart up, shouldn't I? So we're going to open about right here, this vicinity. What a weird chart to look at. It's just because we're opening so much higher. Focus, focus up. I see y'all, I see y'all. I'm focused, I'm focused. The question is, are y'all focused? Kid83 said, I can't type in stream, I'm not subscribed, but yes, I'm a focus up if you're talking to me. She's like, I can still hear. Nike game plan above 108 or 101.80 for 103 calls. First target to TP is 102.50. You know what? I'm going to just go ahead and... We're going to chart Daffy's game plan. I need to do this more. First TP is 102.50. I will be busy this morning, so everyone be careful. Alright, well, I'll make sure to come back and check Nike. Oh, I gotta redo all this. Great. Let's just do like that so I can see what else is here. So we have some context of where we're jumping from. What if I've already seen what you look like, Trader Trades? Then I wouldn't really need to see it again, would I? Outplayed. People saying, Dondu and Creator, focus up. Oh, market's open, everybody. Why does it keep changing this chart? Oh, because I keep changing my set. That makes more sense. Okay, I thought somebody was like messing with me. Alright, there we go. Is coin over the... No way. Oh, okay. I was thinking it was over here. Okay, it's still in the range, but still, nice jump up from that area. Daffy's potential idea here on Nike over 101.80s. They are opening over it, so look for a continued hold over 101.80s. I guess we could do this chart if y'all want. Look at this single 5-minute candle by itself. Poor thing. Dondu's getting a little crazy with the with PayPal. I love it. What if I seen what you look like, Josh? I wouldn't be surprised, because Peoples and Dondu can't be trusted. If one of those snitched out on me, I don't think I'd be surprised. I'm waiting for one of those two to answer now. You ain't him, bro. Focus up. Flying high off the rip. Yep. Remember, today is Apple earnings. He says, I have respect and dignity. I ain't do nothing. It had to have been Jay. Jay says, nah, man, I wouldn't do that. Dondu replies, it was probably Jay. I light a candle at my desk when I trade Blueberry today. Ooh, nice. Damn, nice, Sand$. He did a Roku Lotto trade, but he got over 400% on it. That's pretty crazy. Hey, dirty money's still money. Be proud of it. Plus, you said before it was a lotto, so at least you have that little bit of confidence, like, you know what? I can be proud of these gains because I didn't completely just screw myself. I'll change this to the 30-minute when more time goes by. For now, we're just going to keep it like this. I kind of like this new setup, not going to lie. I have to kind of mess with this one a little bit, but it kind of adjusts itself a little bit. And yeah, we are nowhere near previous day high supply. That's all the way at 423.60. We're opening $3 above that. Let's go, Chuck. Chuck got 87% on some Apple call swings he did. He said he's taking profits, not going to hold, although today seems pretty green already. Great job, Chuck. Sinful would never cross me, so I know that that's a lie. Damn, Sonya got some huge gains. Looks like a few of you played Roku. Dondu. Dondu, if you're still here, look at my screen. Oh, okay. No, if you knew, I'll shut up. I was just seeing if you knew. Yeah, shut up, Bueller. He already knew that. $428 bid level. And yeah, 428. Remember, we talked about that, King Carnage. We talked about it, you and me. Just you and me. Everybody else didn't say anything. No, but that is what we're focusing on. 428. If you go to any chart of mine, 428 will be marked. Bigger time frames, you can see 428.06. Smaller time frame level, 428.06. So 428.06 must be a pretty important level. Nope, not appearance. That's not what I wanted to click. There we go. It's like, where's the price action? Oh, here it is. Alright, so chilling under 428. If they pop 428, pretty good chance they want to go towards 430. It'll be hard to catch a trade on that, of course, because it's already gapped up and moving up so much. But if you do get the slowdown here, the rejection of 428, we can try to look for a lower high, see if they crack back down towards today's open, see if they crack that, and maybe get into part of the overnight gap fill. By the way, guys, if you want to draw that, be my guest. You go from yesterday's close, the bottom of that red candle, the meat of it, up to today's open. So if you want to draw the overnight gap fib, please do that. Like over here, not being able to speak English. It's all this talking I do. Honestly, I just like overlap myself. I'm like trying to think about the next word before I start it. And then I end up saying like 3 words at once and I sound weird. Previous day high supply. Alright, so they are trying to pop 428. They got 1 cent over. Can they keep it going? Looks like Daffy's idea worked out from open. Got a good move. Honestly, I like the looks of AMD. Oops, almost posted that in the wrong channel. We seem to be rejecting 428, flushing from there. We'll see if we get a better lower high or not, or if this is just going to be one reactive move to the downside. Yeah, this view is a lot more fun to look at. I'm not going to lie. I don't have to even move. I can just look at it and be like, oh, this is doing that, this is doing that. Now, I will still have to move my chart around if you guys want to get updates on sectors, though, which I love to do as well. So I'll have to do that as... I'll have to switch over to that in a second. But yeah, nice rejection of 428. That was that next level above. Looks like we're about to get the first close of our first 15-minute candle. Oh, I clicked it right as it happened. Yep. Jay said it. We're looking to see if we continue to hold current day open. CDO stands for current day open. Is everybody clear on what the game plan is? So we're either looking for a potential lower high from the 428 rejection, or we're looking for a break of today's open. If it ends up holding, this is going to be looking really good for buyers to try to work back towards 428s. PACY dipping a wee bit more. I like it. Waiting a week for price to settle, and then scaling and share. Oh, I like that. Oh, how did your weren't you in an energy stock? It was like NEE or something. How was that one going? I haven't checked in on that one for a bit. Thank you, creator. Thank you, David. Actually, thank you, David. NEE is going as that's what it was. Next era. I couldn't remember which one it was. There's so many energy stocks. I was like, is it ET or NEE? Jerk. NEE is up 17% so far for this from the Sand Dollar Index Fund. That was an actual fund, man. I would invest. I'd be in there. God, some of these messages are pretty funny. You were in there in spirit. I appreciate that. Man, I like this new look. I haven't felt the need to like want to touch any of the charts for like 10-15 minutes. But we do have to sadly touch the charts now, so let's finally go back to this. That. Okay, we need to just fix this because I'm tired of turning this off. Zoom in and then resave it. There we go. But let's see what else is moving. So we had tech. They're testing their today's open. Be very careful with that one. Possible hammer. Picking it back up though on the 5-minute. SPX battling what we saw there on SPY. Apple still hanging around their highs. Everything kind of battling their today's open or resting around them to some extent. Like you saw Amazon's breaking it or trying to. They already broke it or under it, but they're trying to continue holding under it. And then you have like Tesla holding well over it. Those are in the same sector, so it's just kind of funny. Google filling part of its gap already. Meta filled all of its gap already for the most part. Burke B, JPM filled most of its gap. UNH said we're going to continue on that gap. AMD really looking for a good move outside of those two highlighted areas. Again, you're looking for a 40% or 80% entry outside of those. Coin continuing its streak. We'll see if it continues. Honestly, if Coin makes it to 85, that's going to be pretty crazy. But I think, what's that next level above? Yeah, 100 after 87s. Nike still holding Daffy's 101.80 level. Damn, good job, Riak. Oh, Leland, I didn't even see you were in here. I messaged you. I genuinely messaged you just now. I did not see you in the in the YouTube chat yet. Coming in here to drop the Jerome Powell. Oh yeah, we got to spam those today. Since he clearly got some movement in the market. See if we get that better push above 427.47 up to the 428 again. I'm interested to draw this. I was going to say, I feel like that's holding something significant. It just had that effect. Because remember, guys, you shouldn't be drawing your fibs down right now. We're up. So you should be drawing them up right now. You're looking for a potential lower high to pop up. Then you can draw the break of structure. Oh, good looks. Yeah, he said potential 3-bar play on the 10-minute. He is correct. Good morning, everybody. Be sure to drop a like on the stream. Right now, we're just waiting to see if the continuation happens. My bad. Let me clean this one up a little bit. I forgot to switch back to the charts. I guess I'll just leave it like that. Nothing really to mess with there. But possible bullish continuation is what you're looking at right now. Though, if you might be a little late, if you're looking for new trades, might want to just look to see what opportunity you get in the next 10, 20, 30 minutes. Let some more info go by. But you can see we're at a pretty significant level on both smaller and bigger time frames. Got the daily in the bottom right. I believe that's a monthly emerging candle. If you guys are typing out in the Discord, I can still see what y'all are saying, so. Good job at username. He's looking for a potential fluke. He said it's real. All right, now we're still looking to see if we get the lower high. They've gotten back over 427.47. Looking to see if they can make it to 428, or do they create that lower high that some of you are probably looking for. Now remember, guys, they pop 428. You need to be a little bit more hesitant if you're going to be a bear, because that is a bullish signal. Tesla 40% all out. Great job, Deep. Round of applause. I'll be sure to read that trade review later. I was catching up to some of y'all this morning. And yeah, shout out to you if you've been somebody who's been posting in the post charts channel or the results in review. I really do appreciate you, because that's very helpful to not just yourself, but to others as well. Still seeing bullish continuation on pretty much every time frame. Yo, Sandollar, you did not have to do that, man. I appreciate you nonetheless. Thank you, Sandollar. He did a $4 donation. Donated some Russian coffee. Oh, for your kolaches. Appreciate you, appreciate you. They were good, I won't lie. I saw you, Misi. You said, yeah, I do want the lower high. You're right. Bucky's kolaches? No, not that high quality. No, it's just Shipley's. Nothing amazing. Shipley's is like mid to me, honestly. Like, it's good, but there's better places. Like, those hole-in-the-wall places have better kolaches. Bucky's is, you know, Bucky's. It's kind of in its own league. Potential lead test on Netflix on the 5-minute looking for Poots. Let's check it out. What the hell's going on here? There we go. Careful with that one. That one is still holding a good previous day high. Or trying to, I should say. But yeah, they broke structure, so that's a good sign. Now they're kind of just trading up against it. Is this what you're focused on, I'm assuming? If you're not focused on that, I would guess that you're focused on this. Because either way, that fib lines up. Good looks, though, Alexis. Stick to the levels that you see. I see what you're going for, though. Leland said 4,300 incoming. Pump this. See SPX so y'all can see 4,300 or not. Which I need to change out this chart, I think. Yeah. There we go. 4,300 is just above that level there. Apple doing pretty good. Microsoft. Ooh, Microsoft's rejecting, guys. That's not good. That's the second largest tech weight. Let's look at, excuse me, NVIDIA. It's our third largest tech weight. And then we can look at SMH just to see semiconductors, because that's a good kind of like sector within a sector. Okay. So they're slowing down as well. Yeah, be careful, guys. Watch your Apple strength. That might be what helps us get direction here short term, especially if Microsoft keeps pushing away. And if you see the opposite, then bulls are looking better. UNH. Mel saying, come on. Leland said, moving very slow, but would be nice to see it continue. What's up, Timmy? Good morning, man. Yo, how was Target, bro? We're all interested in your Target trip. We've all actually been waiting for you. It's okay, man. You're not late. There's not really a set time to be here. Every time I have one of my traders, they'll be like, yo, man, I'm sorry I slept in. This and that. I'm like, whatever, man. Just go update your charts and then be here. It's okay. You can sleep in. It's not like a rule that you have to be here at open. Now, it might be a little bit better because you'll be a little bit more prepared, but I wouldn't say it's a set rule. He said, I didn't go. It was too damn cold outside. I don't blame you. Your body was like, no, please, no. That's crazy. Well, damn, man. We were excited for you. I just want to let you know there was genuine excitement to see you go see the outdoors again. Took Daffy's advice and grabbed UPS for the upside. I was also looking at Nike up 15% on UPS calls at 150. Nice, Alexis. Nice. Also, Nike is doing really well. It had a 40% entry, which I don't personally recommend taking, and an 80% entry holding 101.80s. And they're even pushing through 102.50s right now. So Daffy's idea was perfect from this morning. Which he said he was going to be busy, so I wanted to read out his play for him. Seems like it's been kicking ass. I wonder if Roku ever plans on stopping. It's approaching $75. Damn, it did go a lot more. Three bar on the 10-minute not working so far. Possible 4 bar if it fails here. Could actually be seeing a potential lower high of the day. Good job, everybody who took Nike from Daffy's breakdown earlier. If you're in the Discord trade floor, he just posted his taking profit of 2 cons, leaving a runner. He's up 71% on that trade, so very nice. Which, if you were here, just for context, if you weren't, there was a game plan posted on Trade Floor openly, so I brought it onto the live stream and I just kind of went over it, and then yeah, and then we kind of just went to it a couple times, talk about potential open range breakout, potential 80% entry, and seems to be working for now, so I'll let him take it from there in the trade floor if you are paying attention to it. But wanted to give Daffy that credit, because he said he was going to be busy today, but then he still made a really, really good trade, so props to Daffy. Alright, sorry guys, y'all are probably tired of hearing my aggressive typing. This track is banging. Never mind, y'all are vibing. Cool, cool. The 3-bar failed because I forgot to like the stream till just now. Oh, come on, man. You ruined your own 3-bar play? What is wrong with you? That's funny, Maddie. No, it's good, though. You called out a potential 3-bar play. What does the word potential mean? So it didn't work out. It's totally fine. But let's talk about the rules of that, though. So let me pull out my fib here. So here's your candle in question. This is the fib in question, right? I keep looking for my hot bar. This is the fib in question, right? So this is the area that we need to watch for a hold or a break. What have we gotten so far? A hold. So no 3-bar play, but we can still look to see if bullish continuation picks up or not. We get a break, or they hold it, I guess. and now you're getting a potential break. So you might be seeing kind of what we're seeing, or I guess I'm covering the same chart, kind of what you're seeing here though, where it's like it moves up and then it tries to hold and then it just kind of slowly dissipates under, but there's still that more important level underneath, you know. So yeah, it has lost short-term control. So for anybody who's a dip buyer right here, you've already been invalidated. What you need to see now is a continued hold of today's open to be more bullish, or to continue being, you should still be bullish, you just aren't bullish from this potential 3-bar play. Let me know if that makes sense. Hopefully that wasn't too crazy. But yeah, everything seems to have rejected, made a possible lower high. Now the question is, for a actual break of structure, you need to see the break of today's open, because all we've done is build structure now, which is good. That's what we needed. But look how much time went by, everybody. 43 minutes. Pretty good amount of time, I'd say. And that's how long it took for this chart to finally give us info, give us any kind of structure to trade off of. The 5-minute gave some good wicks. They got a good bearish candle after that, brought it back down, so that was clean. The 1-minute, you could see, of course, the story on that. 10-minute, we talked about the 3-bar play. And you can see the daily, even though it's not done, it's forming. We are at that next level and just kind of tapping it and pushing away. Timmy said, I hit like, we can go green now. But yeah, this is a judge-free zone. If you ever say this is a potential this or a potential that and it doesn't work out, you're not going to see me go back and be like, look, dummy, this is what you did wrong. Like, no, you need to go back yourself, though, and be like, all right, what invalidated? And then that's it. Triple Qs broke today's open. They're at their next level below. Watch for a break of 360.20 for a bearish continuation. Watch for a rejection of today's open at QQQ for a potential 80% entry to the downside. Watch for an invalidation over today's open. That would be a good sign for bulls. And Microsoft did flush, push away. They are trying to work themselves back up. Few charts took a dip, but everything seems to be curling back up. Banks are slowing down. AMD lower high against previous day high supply. Coin still pushing back from that high it had. Netflix hit 103, came back down, or sorry, not Netflix, Nike hit 103s. They're back above 102.50s. We'll see if that continues to hold or not. That would be a bullish sign if so. That's our updates for some of the sectors there. We can see a little bit of bullish retracement now, again, because we are still holding today's open on every time frame. Doesn't matter what time frame you're on, today's open is still being held. Let's zoom this in a little bit. Hidden Land, or also known as J, said healthcare bounced at previous day high nicely. So pointing out that the second largest sector is holding a support and also reacting to that support, giving us some of that green pressure that we see on our screens. Good post, Jay. I've started to like trades like the retest 427 because I find I can get crazy. No, and that's exactly what they're for, Timmy. That's exactly why you should like them. Because what is a 40% entry? It's an open range breakout. So you're just kind of taking a 40% out of 100% confidence or probability that it's going to continue, right? Whereas a retest trade is something where it breaks and actually holds something, or in range holds something. And this does give you a lot better risk reward. That's why you should focus on retest trades. I teach both, but you should focus on just retest trades and the different styles of retest. Like I said, the single candle retest, the midterm retest, the full retest, you know, whatever it is, the lead test, the buy the dips, focus on those. Your lower highs, your higher lows. Those are always going to give you, like you said, better risk-reward ratio. But good point. I'm glad you said that. And that's how I can also see you're paying attention, because you're able to kind of pick up on that on your own. This is why I say, like, you know your system's good when it can teach you things on the fly. You know, you're just going through the motions and you're learning things. That's how good your system should be. Timmy said tech failed to make low of day. So they're holding, and then Jay said healthcare is holding support. Man, that's probably why we're holding support moving back up then. Good post by Jay and Timmy. And see, you're giving yourself reasons to hold, not just like, oh, I hope it does this or that. But you have also reasons to cut. If any of those reasons that are keeping you in fail, then you're out. See, you have a logical plan in front of yourself now. $4.29. You might as well hold to the moon. Nah, we'll see if we get there though. Actually, I don't want to mess with that chart. I actually don't have a level at 429. My next one's at 430.40, but you guys have always heard me preach this. If you break a level or break out as a 40% entry or a retest or whatever it is, and you don't have like a level super close by, just go every dollar out. So what would be the next level? 429, which is exactly what Timmy's aiming for. You can also kind of cheat. Like if you see, let me find the fib. If you find like this level right here, and this is the one you're breaking out, and this is the one you're working towards, but you don't want to sell at this level, you want to sell in between, but you don't have anything, use the halfway point, guys. Go from that level to that level. Find the level in between, sell at it. Whoops. Find the level in between, sell at it. You have the tool in front of you, use it. October 9th has support flipped resistance at 429. Nice. Okay, so you gave yourself a reason. That's what I like to see. You give me that, and I will totally trust. I will trust it. That's reasoning is always better than just saying, "Well, I like it to this level." So, and I'm not bashing anybody here. Everybody here seems to cover their reasoning very well. Just make sure you guys stay on top of yourself. Remember, I can't be there. You're not going to have your own disciplinary there. It's just you. It's you versus you. So constantly talk to yourself. Constantly remind yourself, why do you like something? Why does this do that? Why did you do this? What are you waiting for? Point it out to yourself. What do bulls need? What do bears need? Point all these things out to yourself. Yeah, tech sector still holding. The pure blood sector. Healthcare did hold that bounce. We'll see if they get another higher low or do they just continue on from there. Banks are hanging around their highs still. Discretionary trying to they already retook today's open. They're trying to see if they can get more ground or if they're going to try to flush back through that or not. So we'll probably get some wicking on both sides for a little bit on that one. Calm's also still kind of just working their gap. I am wondering now, where are they here? You go from previous day close to today's open. Okay, they are pretty close to the halfway point. So try to remember that. That's your sector update. So now we know what everything's doing. Nike kept holding 102.50s. They've pushed through, made a new high of day, hit 103 again. Daffy's idea is probably up another whatever amount of percent. Probably really good, though. Let's go see. I'm sure he posted it. Yep, as I say that, the first thing I see in chat. He said, Nike's in the money. Let's see. The gap fill runner is at 94%. To add to Timmy's point, Misi in the Discord server said there's a daily fair value gap fill at 429.09 on SPY if we get further moves to the upside. So she found a good reason as well. AMD trying to break yesterday high. I was just looking at that BFR. Good looks, good looks. Yeah, remember yesterday, previous day high supply. Here, I'll just show it. I don't even know why I keep saying it. But they're stuck inside of their range right here, and they look like they want to try to pop that top real quick. I see exactly what you're looking at, though. Also, on the daily time frame, this is a daily time frame candle, by the way. You can see they're really close to their highs. If I was to grab a zone, this would be my daily supply. So we're kind of at it right now. So be very, very careful that if it does pop that, where is it going? It's most likely going to go to 110.50s, 111.30s first, and then past that, you can look past that. But that's where you need to look first if it does break previous day highs. Hopefully that makes sense. Weak selling pressure at 427.70. We want high of day for sure. Timmy's confident. People said caught 35% on calls. SPY. Beautiful job, Jay. Round of applause for Peoples. His name is also Jay, so if you hear me say Jay twice, it's because there's two J's in here. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. It helps out the channel a ton. Not even joking. Appreciate that. Hopefully you guys are enjoying some of the updates. I'm definitely enjoying reading y'all's updates. Y'all have been having some amazing trades lately. Noxta said snow is dying. Let's see. Oof. Seems like we're still getting more bullish continuation as expected. You do have a potential higher low at 427.47. Who all kept that fib drawn? I believe this higher low is holding on top of that fib we drew earlier. $30-minute shaping up a little bit more. Let's see what that 15-minute looks like. Looking a little bit better. Real name is Jaden, but the homies call me Jay. Alexis is hyped for you. And we are back at high of day, everybody. What do you know about that? What do you know? Oh, and they popped it. New high of day SPY. Everybody spam new high of day SPY. I know Leland is up 150%, definitely for my call out. I'll send you my Venmo, Leland. That was from Peoples, not me. Timmy said high of day. AMD's testing PMH. Thank you, Jay, for saying that. Oh, and there's that break of structure like we talked about. Looks like on the 1 minute happened a couple minutes ago. Sorry for not reading your message in time. I know Beeferg was also looking at that. I bet he's focused on that right now. Anyone catch my call out? Yeah, there's Beeferg. 30% on AMD calls. Good job, Beeferg. That's what I like to see. So you guys are taking trades on your own. I'm not sitting here doing it for you. We're just going over things together, but you're essentially doing it all. All credit to you, Beeferg. Look at that. Game plan beforehand. You got to move on. I sold literally seconds before we broke. Previous day high for 44%. Happy with my trade. It wasn't willing to let my one con. Oh, no. I like that, Timmy. That's a winner's mindset, brother. Never change. Never change. But, guys, round of applause to Peoples, to Beeferg, to Timmy, to Jay. He just got 20% on 110 AMD calls. Congrats to Leland. If you guys are in something and you're popping off, let us know. Win 4,300. Very soon, very soon. We're getting close. We're getting close, son. We're almost there. Yeah, Beeferg, that was trade of the day, man. I like that. Because that was the one chart I was posting in chat this morning. I was like, man, this looks so good. Like, whatever direction it goes, it might actually get a really good, clean move. And I'm really happy to see you focused on that on your own. You weren't sitting there like, oh, I'm only watching this because Bueller posted it. I love to see that you were looking at that on your own. I'd love to see that you executed. Beautiful job, man. Nothing better than that. And now you can review. You can enjoy your day. And we can use that knowledge for future opportunity. Great job, man. Oh, I'm not beefing. I'm spreading awareness. I don't beef. Nobody has the level of mentality to beef with me. I don't beef with anybody. I just call out what's the reality of things. But yeah, I did cause some beef on X. Not really cause. I mean, I'm just really spreading awareness. I still have it here tabbed. I mean, it's facts, though. Bro took first-generation trader out of his bio. What happened? What's up with that? He must not believe it anymore. Poor guy. Poor guy. probably still laying in bed right now as I'm talking about him. Poor guy, quotations around poor. Because he's not poor at all. Because he's not a first generation trader. But no, I don't like time to heal things on Twitter. There's too many fake traders on there, and he'd be the biggest one. So I like to call him out. Because I was around. I was here. And, you know, it's funny, too, Creator. When I posted that, I had another big trader message me other evidence of that guy doing what I was talking about. And it was like, oh, everybody's coming out of the woodworks now. Oh, everybody's got evidence on this guy all of a sudden. But no, I'm chilling. Everybody in my group's chilling. We're just here to focus on trading, kick ass every day, hopefully learn something over time. Pause. New hive day again for 2850. Getting closer and closer to Leland's 4300. Play. Saw Leland's Twitter. Turns out he is... Oh, never mind. Dream target is 4312. Oh my god. You're wild. Hey, we can all dream, I guess, right? How's everybody enjoying the stream so far? Got a pretty good amount of updates out there. We talked about the trade idea from Daffy on Nike. Talked about all the different updates on the sector and there's the overall different weights of SPY, including SPY. And yeah, then just kind of read everything else that's going on in the chat. People saying SPY to 429. Looks like ever since the 40% happened over the 428, it's just got a slow grind up. If you guys want to learn what a 69% entry is, you can finally read an explanation in the trade floor. You know what, Jay? You just earned yourself a pinned message. I was gonna say I think 4,300 is getting close. Oh yeah, we're hitting it pretty much. He said 4,300 outmost, 95% sick one. Outmost meaning he probably has like 2, 3, and then he'll probably sell at another target, and then he'll probably try to hold one more till it falls off the cliff, probably. Just because if he does get an extra pump, he can get some extra juice out of that last con. He said, yeah, not going to be picky over. Hey, man, when it hits something like that, I say 4,300. I'm not even going to be like, oh, it's 34 cents away. Hold up, guys, not quite there. Because remember what we talked about, momentum. Leland knows this just as well as I. When you push into your target, that's going to make you more money than the person who let it hit the target and then push away. Good job, though, Leland. Very happy for your gains, man. Kick-ass trade. Talked about his longs a little bit while ago, honestly. It was before this move here. I think he was even in them back here. Good job, though, bringing that up into the chat. Hopefully some people caught a free play, or at least got to watch a free play, which in my opinion is just as good, because no, you didn't make the money with Leland, but at least you learned the lesson with him. You learned exactly why he did what he did. Same thing for Daffy's trade with Nike. Same way for J and B Ferg's trade with AMD. You know, you might not have caught it with them and made money with them, but hopefully you followed along so you can at least learn. Legoat. Took SPX for 25%. Not going to be picky, take profit. Good job, Maps the Great. Shout out to Maps. Great job, Leland, and great job, Maps. Love to see the gains. Keep up the good work, everybody. Good stuff, though. I like seeing that. Everybody's kicking ass today. I like how many free callouts are in here every day. I don't even have to actually do them anymore. You guys come in here and drop them all yourself based on the levels and stuff, and it's really good. Because it can help some random person who joins in here who's never heard about us before. They join in here and like, wow. This is a group of people who actually want to help each other. This is crazy. This never happens. Gotta love when you accidentally buy puts instead of calls and then you're wondering why you're losing money. Oh, man. I've done that a time or two. Done trading today, you're at break even. Oh, nice. You had something else that kind of had you up and then that kind of hurt. Damn, I'm sorry to hear about that then, Dividend, because I know what you're probably thinking right now. You're probably like, damn, I was green and then I had that trade and I'd be even more green and here I am now break even and pissed off and annoyed. Honestly, though, I would still be proud of yourself. All you did was fat finger. You know, I'd say that's a small mistake. And yes, that is pretty bad outcome, but at the same time, you know, you're still break even and you learned a lot. You know, you still took 2 good trades in your head at least. You know, you went through the motions of taking them, so can't really beat yourself up, but man, that happens. Sorry to hear that. Try to keep a good spirit up, man. I also like what you said too. He said he's done trading today because that's a really good thing to do, just in life. You know, if you guys ever get to this point where like a bunch of things hit you at once, you got to slow down. You got to back up, take one thing at a time, because it can feel like a lot. You feel like you're drowning. And like Jay said, he just said not about the money, it's about the reasoning, and your reasoning was right. But I also appreciate your honesty, Dividend Bull. I feel like somebody would do that mistake and just kind of keep it under the rug. So I appreciate you for also being honest openly to everybody. Shout out to Dividend Bull. We don't just shout out gains in here. We shout out reasonable losses. We shout out honesty. We shout out growth. That's really what we're shouting out in here every time anyways, growth. Any kind of growth in any direction. No matter the length, no matter the distance, no matter what you know, whatever direction you grew in. I'm still proud of you for being honest, because that's very hard for 99% of people to do. Look, I exposed, in quotations, professional trader on Twitter today, who can't even do that, Dividend Bull, you know? So I still feel like you got a win out of today. He said, yes, sir, gotta fail to grow. Yo, do you have like a dividend account? I've been meaning to ask. I think I asked before and I've already forgotten, but do you have a dividend account going or something? I've been meaning to make like a dividends channel. Not just on every dividend stock. I want to make a dividend channel of dividend stocks that actually trend. You know, you don't want to just buy a dividend stock that's like trending down, because then it's like, I don't know, you're burning money. But we can make a cool dividend channel maybe down the road if you have some to add to it. Map said, shout out to Dividend Bull. A lot of progress in the last couple months. Real, we've all been here together on your little journey, so it's been fun. And yeah, stream has officially been going for about 2 hours today. Pretty good timing. Started a little bit early today because today's not going to be a full day stream, but I wanted to at least get in here early so we can get a good game plan going, talk about today's events, the different news coming out today. Not really any, really just focused on Apple earnings and seeing what kind of open were we going to have. We had the higher open, of course, we knew that was coming. What we wanted to see was we're going to continue holding that, and so far we did, and we moved away from it, and we've hit $1 away, which I need to post right now. Oh my god, creator, I just saw what you just typed. You really went back up to a man's parlay and said, this shit is not hitting. That's so messed up. That'd be like if you posted an options trade, right? And you're like, I'm in. And then I just instantly go behind you and go, this ain't gonna work. That's actually so messed up. I'd cry if Bueller did that to me. That's what Creator just did to your parlay. Well, I guess he didn't come in right after you posted it. There was a little bit of time and some of the stuff's already kind of happened, but still. No chill zone, I guess. No chill. Don, dude, we know what to post if Creator ever posts one. It'll hit, I promise. Source, trust me, bro. No, Timmy, we don't do guessing around here. We don't do guessing. Your plan worked out. Remember, we talked about this. Your plan worked out. No guessing. But yes, I am proud of you though, Timmy. Your plan did work out perfectly. Push through the 429s even. Your thesis. We don't do guessing. We don't do hoping. We don't do none of that here. None of it. I don't have any long-term investment for dividends, but I do have a WeFolio for dividend stocks. It's up 7%. Oh, nice. Oh, okay, where you can kind of like manage picks. Nice. Creator said you can catch me lacking. I figured that's what you meant, Creator. I was like, why would he say we could catch him lacking? Why would he say that? You can't catch me lacking. Like, all right, he wants us to catch him lacking. We'll look for opportunity. He said Creator always lacking. Oh boy. Fight. In this corner. Timmy said he's looking, or you're looking for Poots off of 429.45 level. I also appreciate you typing the correct grammar. Poots is the way to type it. I don't understand when people are like, I'm in puts. I'm like, what are those, bro? What you're putting down what? It's Poots and calls. And yeah, we'll see if we work up to 430. I think after you get this move, you get a higher open, you get the basing, you get the dollar target outwards hit after we hold the base. A lot of the time you're working either towards the next major level or a psychological level, which in this case it's both. The next level is a psychological level, 430 to 430.40. So I would look for that area to look for a high and maybe a lower high before anybody here starts getting into puts to the downside. Or if you see a good break from here, at any point if you see a high and lower high. But you would definitely want to see it at a good level. That would make it better. Also, if they just flush it randomly and we end up breaking 426.60s, that's really close to today's open. Today's open ends up cracking, then that's what you can be looking under for more downside. But for now, they seem to be holding on to their gains and moving higher. Popped a new high. You've had nothing but green candles, by the way, ever since the hold to 426.60 the second time. Nothing but green candles since the break of 428. Rambo buying more Tesla and Apple. He is stacking his portfolio. What's he up to now? 155.42 shares. Oh my god. Everybody, if you look in the trade floor, Rambo's, it says how many shares he has, but it says percentage of portfolio. I'm going to reply to that. It says 94% of the portfolio. That's awesome. Good for Rambo. He's been preaching Tesla since the day he joined in here. Jay, are you J negative PL? That's you, right? J as in hidden land J, my old J, not new J. You're negative PL, right? Okay, okay. Here, I need to give you... I was just triple checking because sometimes I'll see J and then I'll see another person type. I'm like, man, was that my J? Negative PL, my ass. It sounds like a song. Oh, I remember what tune you're talking about from that one. I'm making a tweet account just so I can see the trading beef. No, you're good, Timmy. I honestly just call people out that I've known for years that have been around the community for a while. They'll probably never reply to me, but who cares? There's not that much beef. I don't like to get into beef. I'm not that type of person. I like to just post about me and the community, and that's it. I like to spread positivity about others that I appreciate, like the people I'm subscribed to on there. Those people are all cool. He said it's loss harvesting season for Jay. These taxes ain't gonna pay themselves. The harvesting king. It's probably funny as F on your end to just see fakes of it. Dude, it's crazy. At first it was funny, but then it was like, oh my god, this is chaotic. Like, and there's no way for me to get it out there. Like, I can only reach a certain size audience. You know, and I'm not trying to say, like, oh, I wish I had more clout. Like, no, I don't want that. But I'm just saying, like, I can't get the right word out to everybody because, well, only a certain number of people can see it. You know, but it is pretty bad. It's, if anything, it went from funny and comedic to, like, kind of chaotic, if anything. Because now it's like everyone does it. And here, I'll draw you to this tweet, too. This one, the one by Devin was pretty good, too. I had to retweet it. So I did my tweet and stuff. But then Devin had a pretty good one, too. He was saying, this is another point of it. It's not just the fake people that we see. It's also this. He says, it's so funny when you call out the bad sheep, you always have a flock of their sheep defending them, saying, but you charge too. But it's because some of us have been around long enough to see these guys come around, steal content, rebrand it, and then explain it live, and they can't even explain it live. You'll listen to their breakdowns, and it's like, what are you saying, bro? And there's communities all around that do this. It's mind-blowing. Some of them will block me straight up to where I can't even see them. Also, if you guys do have a Twitter, I would check out my highlights. I take this highlight section pretty serious. So if you go down to the bottom, you kind of work your way up. I have just updates, info, marketing stuff for like different channels of the Discord, but lots of really good infos get shared here. I pin all of the really good info that gets pinned. Trading tips and stuff I made almost 4 years ago. All kinds of different trades. The candlestick pattern flashcards, which has been updated thanks to Leland. Shout out Leland. The course. Keep it simple. I always like to retweet this one randomly because it's the best image ever. This literally describes pretty much all of our entry types. So I like that one a lot. We talked about the keep it simple stupid chart with the double inside bar moving up, which it's funny because looking back on this, we've gone up, smacked this, pushed all the way back down, made a new low, and now we're trying to trade underneath, and now we're back up into this. We're like right back here again. So we've really gone on a full journey there. And then all kinds of cool tweets. Just cool information like treasure yield, all that stuff. Top 3 pages to follow. These are 3 pages I actually talk to. They all follow me. I follow all of them. All 3 of them are really cool. Really good info. Leland's big breakdown. If you guys are in the Discord, he posted this a little bit ago, and then I kind of went behind him and collected all of it and put it into one message. And then he said, great videos, this one too, and he posted the link, of course. The seminars. Me calling out more gurus again. Stuff like that. But yeah, the highlight section is pretty cool. But yes, welcome to Twitter. It's horrible here, but have fun. Follow the right people. How do you know if they're the right people? Trial and error. But honestly, I like Twitter because I can communicate with you guys. I have people on here who don't get on any social media. The streams are the only way they contact me. You know, and then you have people who only talk to me through Twitter or only talk to me through Discord or so, you know, so it's just nice to have it for you guys. I don't really have it for promoting other people as much. It really is just about connecting to you guys. So if you are on Twitter, follow me. I'll follow you back. Hey, Bueller, you don't follow me. I'm in your group. Follow me back. Let me know. I'll follow you. And in no way, shape, or form, guys, I don't want you guys to think I'm some righteous soldier who's always calling out the wrong. No, I mean, I've a lot of fault to myself too. I'm not a professional trader. There's no such thing, but I'm not a pro. I'm just like any one of you. I'm on a journey trying to grow. I want to get better. But that's the difference between me and all of these guys on Twitter and social media is I'm not giving you false promises. I'm never once going to tell you, if you join my group, man, you're going to get rich. No, the only thing I'll ever promise you is if you join my group and you engage, you might find some structure, you might find some stability, but you are going to find a community of people who trade the same strategy, who trade the same system, who don't rely on a single leader to get them into plays. Yes, it's called Bueller Buys, but the community as a whole is what keeps it so great. It's not me or Leland or Mel or Daffy. It's everyone. It's everyone as a whole that keeps it so great. Bueller blocked me on X. Dude, you know what is annoying? I don't know what it is, but like you and Daffy are really hard to tag on Twitter. I have to type out your full name to tag you on Twitter. Same for Daffy too. I have to type out his whole handle. I can't just type Daffy. It doesn't pick up on, even though I've literally tagged you guys, tweeted you guys, all kinds of stuff. It still doesn't like recognize I'm trying to tag you. It's so weird. He said probably because I don't pay for the blue check. No, it should still pop up though. I just don't understand. It's like it knows we're homies. It's like no. Don't let him get in contact with these guys. Twitter boosts my testosterone and makes me want to fight everyone. But in no way, shape, or form, guys, should you guys use social media too much. I think it's healthy, and it's not healthy at all, but definitely should use it in moderation. Shouldn't be on it all day. Shouldn't be following 1,000 people on there. You shouldn't be listening to 1,000 people. There's no way of doing that, you know. And then 2, you shouldn't have too many sources into you because you need to focus on a system. You need to focus on a routine. And if you're going to keep adding things to that routine or getting more noise, you know, then it's just going to cause distractions. It's going to make you perform worse, and you're going to beat yourself up. And And yeah, it's just a bad road to go down. Can you tag me on Twitter? I need more followers to start my Discord. Yeah, sure, I got you, dog. I've helped all kinds of communities begin. No problem. Let's get you going. Where are you at, Creator? What's your tag? You're probably not even Creator Trades on here, are you? Oh, you are. He said mullet boy. He said, I will be teaching the 4 main entry types if anyone wants to join. My screen time says 8 hours of YouTube yesterday. So unhealthy. No, it's healthy when it's my streams. That's okay. Yeah, it's just when it's other stuff. Yeah, I was going to say, that was probably all my stream. And then he said it was 8 hours of Bueller's stream. Yeah, how long was our stream yesterday? Let's see. Six and a half hours. Okay, so not 8, but still pretty damn long. Yeah, those are always pretty fun to do, but they do definitely take a lot of energy. We've done a lot more of them though. We had what, a couple last week, a couple the week before that. Like 6.5 hours, 6 hours, 6.5 hours, 6.5 hours. I promised y'all more full day streams, and I have delivered. Yeah, there's a lot more 7 and 6 hour streams in here. Jesus. That's gonna add up eventually. Nah, please don't be mullet trades. I kind of like you as Creator Trades. Creator is a good alias because I feel like not everyone gets it. Like, only some people be like, oh, Tyler the Creator, right? Oh yeah, I watched a podcast too. Oops. Leland said he still had more energy. Jay said, yeah, bro, Leland is totally right. We wouldn't want to spend more than 4 hours on social media. That would be terrible. In quotations, 12 hours of Bueller Discord time. B-Ferg said, have to get to work. Great stream today. Thanks, B. Thank you, B-Ferg. I appreciate your free call out on AMD. He called that. Did y'all catch that? Good stuff, B-Ferg. The teamwork between you, me, and Jay, I like that a lot. That's your real name? Shut up. Creator's name is Jaden. Oh my god, we have more J's. I don't know his real name. But I know Creator is not his real name. Oh my god, Don, dude. Creator says, they have Tyler the Creator in Canada? Yo, hope everyone is doing great. Haven't had time to trade all week, unfortunately. I see y'all been killing it, though. Hey, we're still here for you, Matthew. And it's okay if you haven't been able to trade, man. There will always be more opportunity. And honestly, you're probably missing a good week to miss out on an accident. Just because of all the news, the earnings and stuff. And a lot of the earnings talk will be behind us going into next week. So that'll be exciting. Oh my gosh, are y'all just going to keep copy and pasting Jay's message? Penguins. I missed the Bulls, man. Yeah, you did. You did. You did do that. It's okay, though, Matthew. We know that there's always going to be more opportunity. I'm used to everyone wanting to be me. I swear, peoples, I love you, man. You're a good person. Sometimes. Yo, Jay, we need to get a Guts emote in here. Gutsu. He's like, so you did like it. Griffith? Okay, I mean, we could do Griffith over. They're kind of 50-50 in my head, because it's like, those are the main, you know, parts of the story. But yeah, we could do Griffith if you want. Only you and me will get the joke, but I don't care what they say about you behind your back, peoples. I still love you. Dondu being one of the people talking behind his back. Golden pocket of the bullish move is 428.06. Great post by Timmy. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think this when I first saw that logo that you sent, Crater, right there, Devin's logo. But back then I was like, man, this is such a sick. I still think it's a great logo. It's still so clean. But now every time I see it, I think of like you know when you want to go down like a water slide and you want to go really fast and you like cross your arms and like keep your legs tight together. Like that's like the formation that Nerdy Bicep logo is showing. He's like going down the water slide super fast. I can't unsee it. Just tweeted you and it's hilarious. Alright, I'll check it out. Oh, you're on the feed still. Okay, I'll show it. So me exposing Now or Further. Damn, that gained over 2,000 views. This is another thing. I watched this not for my own sake, because I don't care how many views this gets. This could get 500 views, and I don't care. I still got my message out. But it's just funny, because people will be like, oh, you're just... I don't like to pay attention to the drama. And then I swear I'll see this number go up during the day. This was at 1,000 not even that long ago. It's quadrupled that now. So people are definitely clicking on the story because drama is a part of the trading community. People love drama. He said, Ferris Bueller, you're my hero. I said, thank you. He said, he wrote a book if you want it. $290,000. Only need to sell one. Yeah, I wouldn't even be surprised. That's good. Uh-oh, Sector's getting smacked. Good call out. I'm going to open up the single chart real quick. Let's go check them out. So let's look at Tech, and then we'll look at Pure Blood Tech. So we got Tech in front of us. Just a small pullback so far, nothing crazy. Let's go to Pure Blood Tech. Also a small pullback. Okay, nothing crazy on that end. We saw healthcare also reacted. Banks, discretionary, and comms. So that's why we got such a quick reaction on SPY. Does everyone understand that? We got a quick move on SPY because everything did it at the same time. It wasn't just one sector or two or three or four or five. It was all of them. Yes, they are wicking. They are wicking. They're all wicking back up right now. I just wanted to point out why it felt so quick. Because it was quick. But sometimes it can be like that. It's all timing. Big rejection off the top of that. Fair value gap. Good job, PvP. Good job, Peoples, for pointing that out. I read FVG in the first letter of your name, and for some reason PvP came to mind. Wicking, though, yes. Healthcare failing to make new high of day. Tech pulling back to pre-market high. Any news? Let's see. I don't think there was. Again, that just might be timing. Your factory orders already came out. Yellen doesn't speak till 30 minutes after noon, and you have Apple earnings after hours. So no, there was no news from what I'm seeing, unless it was Bank of England related or Bank of Japan, but it doesn't look like it. Oh boy. The U.S. just sanctioned China, Turkey, and United Emirates entities, abetting Russia's invasion to disrupt Moscow's... Damn, things are getting heated up. They're starting to mess with trade and everything now. Things are getting heated up. Player versus player, huh? Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Sector showing great. Bulls peep the discretionary 1 minute. Yeah, it looks like a few of them are putting in that, like we talked about, that red, and then it turns green, and then you get the wick up, and then it turns into a hammer. A few of your sectors are getting that. Good looks, good looks. Good pattern recognition, Timmy. Look at Nike, guys. Jesus. We talked about being bullish above 101.80. First target would be 102.50. Second target would be the high. Anything past that's all psychological. That's a crazy move from Nike, though. Great post and game plan by Daffy. Coin new high of day. There we go. Appreciate you, KT. Keep up the good trades, man. Approaching lunchtime as well. Good post by Hidden Land. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, they sanctioned Turkey. I thought that was weird too. It's like, oh, you know they're part of NATO, right? It's like, yeah, but they're against this side and that side. See, that's the problem with this upcoming war, is that there's mixed lines, there's mixed relationships. Because, like, you'll have people being like, yeah, but India supports Palestine, and U.S. is against that, right? It's like, but India's our ally, so, like, how does that work out? You know, so... Also, people need to realize the types of relationships these countries have between each other. Like, India's never going to go to war against us, but they probably will supply some of our enemies just out of pure love. Because they're, again, around those countries. So they're going to send them support. Now, would they ever go against us on the battlefield? No, probably not. I highly doubt that. So it's also to some extent. So it's a little weird for some people to kind of hear that way. Because they're like, wait, aren't they allies or aren't they enemies? It's like, well, hold up. They're not shooting at each other. B was thinking about Minecraft PvP. You watch your mouth. Maybe I was. Maybe I wasn't. You message retracted. So this up and coming war is going to be very confusing for a lot of people, in my opinion. It's already kind of starting. Everybody's choosing sides, but it's to what extent? Some people are just part of a trade war. Also, I think I saw a lot of people hating on like England and European countries and stuff. They're like, why aren't they choosing a side? It's like, well, have you looked at the population of Muslims in the EU and England especially? Like, they can't really choose a side, because if they do, then they're going to have revolutions within their own countries. It's not about who's right or wrong. You choose a side, you're already wrong. So that's another big thing too that people don't think about. It's like, countries can't have a big of opinion on this subject as they could have way back then, because everyone's a lot more bezeled in each other's systems now, you know, embezzled in each other's systems. So it's not really something you could just choose sides on. I don't know. It's a weird topic. I don't like to talk about the whole Palestine thing because everyone keeps looking for who's right, who's wrong. In my opinion, both sides are wrong. There isn't a right. There is no right side to this. All of it's fucked up. I don't think there's a single great thing going on. I don't think there's a single shed of positivity coming from that situation. It's horrible. And it can possibly cause a chain reaction to more horrible things. You know, what might start with Israel and Palestine can blow up into Iran, can blow up into a more of an energy crisis thing again. So who knows? You think I'll get drafted first round? Nah, you're a second round kind of guy. Hidden gem, you know what I mean? PayPal's back over 55. Nice, Dondu. I'm never going to have to check that chart again for the next few years because I have you. Like Brock Purdy? Yeah, please take Brock Purdy. But yeah, we had some pretty good updates today, some nice trade ideas. I just kind of went into just having fun conversations with you guys because the market's just kind of trading to the right now as it's trying to settle, possibly breaking back lower, but still holding really good bullish levels on multiple time frames. Yeah, most likely, Timmy. That is most likely what's going to happen, which is sad, like you said, because it's conflicts that just don't ever end. No, yeah, I know. I get what you're saying. To any extent, you know, it's horrible. You can't get drafted because you have a Lambo. They don't draft you, but they draft the Lambo to put a machine gun on top. Wild to think about in our lifetime. Yeah, I know, right? Super wild, because we're talking about global powers right now. I got a Ford Ranger, bro. They can't mess with me. Oh boy, Jay was in the military, Crater. You're done for. He said, I've went ahead and located your IP, got your social security card info, and signed you up. Your basic training is in 2 weeks. Oh my god. Yeah, Jay used to be in the military though. Actual vet. You bought yourself a Lambo. My sergeant said if I logged in 1,000 extra drone hours, I could get a Lambo. Thank you, Sergeant. If only. Gary V. Oh, are y'all just naming people you want to get drafted? Is that what this conversation is now? Alright guys, well I need to go make a video, so I am going to end the stream here I think. But guys, we're looking for a potential lower high. Remember, you are still in bullish control. We had the higher open, they held the open, they've moved up. You've seen a continued hold of 428. So you're bullish control above 428, you're bullish control above 426.60s. You can start to turn bearish if a better lower high happens after a break of structure. You can turn bearish for scalps if we break today's open. But right now you're in bullish control. Possibly just getting some range trading going on as they try to settle above this. We had a lot of sectors move down and then recover all within the same 15 minutes. So it's causing a lot of just indecisive price action, but in reality, it's just a continued higher low. So bulls are still in control until proven otherwise is basically what I'm saying. You can see our bigger time frame over here. Let me switch it over to the other one. Whoops. But you can see the 4-hour resistance turn support. I need to just delete that level. But it's the top of the inside bar from the 4-hour over here, and we held it, pushed over it, broke back through it, rejected from it, moved away from it, made it to the next level below, pushed into it again, pushed back over it. So I'm going to delete that level, but we are still looking to see if we get a 424, 425 retest on the daily time frame. Again, if you want to look at the dumbed down version of this chart, I'll just go to that one. It's the King Carnage chart. I like to call it that now. But we've seen the push over this recent high, so we're going to, one, look to see do we just continue, and if we do we make it into supply, which if I could get my tool to work correctly, supply would be about between here. So we do have a little bit of room above. We have a little bit of room below. We are bullish. The question is, do we continue or do we want to settle first? But guys, that's my stream for the day. I do appreciate you guys. Remember, we have a full day Friday stream tomorrow. We had a full day Wednesday stream yesterday. So if you want to go back and review that or some of the videos from the channel, be my guest. Share the streams around. Share the videos around. Watch the videos yourself. Review them. Go over them. Backtest them. Watch them once on your own. Watch them a second time with a chart next to you or something next to you to kind of have good reference. But guys, thank you guys again. I love each and every one of you. Thank you guys again for being here, supporting the channel, supporting everything. Without you guys, I am nothing. So I appreciate you. And yeah, I can't wait to have another stream tomorrow. And if you guys want to tune in over to the Discord, there's a lot of awesome info in here. As I switch over to it, it's Leland with a bunch of gains. Oh, no. He's talking about... Oh, this is his whole watch list. Of course. But if you guys want to tune in here and get some conversations with everybody in the community, be my guest. Everybody loves to just kind of hang around and chill and talk about charts and whatever. If you want to come in here and post charts, be my guest. A lot of the guys already kind of did this morning. Results and review, come in here and drop your trade reviews. I need to go through here and catch up to some of them. But yeah, guys, I hope to catch you on the flip side. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Do not overtrade, do not chase, do not gamble, and I will see you later on. Remember, guys, we have earnings after hours. Apple earnings, king of the market. But guys, I'll see you later on. Love you all.